Come in.
Hi, I'm Dr. Locke, and this is Dr. Proctor from Lochter University. I'd like to thank him for allowing us to come here today. This is the new inventor of a drug called Para Para Cycladine. Dr. Proctor from Lochter, could you please tell us how you came upon this new drug?
Oh yeah, about 2 years ago at my university, when I went to...
Thank you. Could you please come over here and demonstrate exactly on paper how this drug affects the body?
Well, yes, that's really easy. I'll just illustrate that for you. Well, which aspects of the human body would you like me to deal with? It's so vast.
Oh, you could start by showing us the effects of the drug on the bone structure.
Well, yeah, I could. Now you start off with your skull, which encases the brain, and you want to move down to the spinal column to your pelvic region. Now, once you come down here, you have your legs, your rib cage, which encases some of your more important organs, and we start from here. Now, when you move throughout the body, see the bone system and your skeletal system. They're the support. They're the support for the body, and they're important. It's really important. I can't stress that how important it is that they're up and that they're at their peak really. And Para Para Cycladine actually has no effect on the skeletal system.
Has no effect at all?
Well, no, not on the skeletal system. No.
Oh, all right. Could you please then, now that we have this as a basic outline of the body, could you show us how the drug affects the nervous system, which includes, of course, the brain and spinal cord?
Well, Dr. Locke, it actually does. You have your brain, which is actually like a computer, and you have your left and your right lobes, hemispheres, and your frontal lobe. Now, throughout the nervous system is very complex. I mean, I don't have time today or even tomorrow to get into it, but the basic components of the nervous system are your brain and your spinal system. Now, the spinal system runs, of course, through your spine, and to different nerve endings throughout the body. They're just thousands. They're actually millions. And Para Para Cycladine really does not contribute to the nervous system in any way.
All right. So you're saying the drug doesn't affect the bone or the nervous system. Could you tell us how the drug affects the respiratory system?
Ah, the respiratory system, one of my favorite systems. Now you have your lungs.
These are the lungs.
Exactly. Now you have your two lungs, which are located on your left and your right sides of your body. Now what they do is they pump the oxygen in and out of your body. Now, when you breathe in, the oxygen comes in through your nose or your mouth, in through your esophagus, through your esophagus into your lungs. And your lungs convert this, and it is carried through your blood system, and it is expelled, and we have carbon dioxide. Hold on for 1 second. Now, but the circulatory system is in no way affected by Para Para Cycladine. No.
Not affected at all.
In no way.
Okay. Could you show the viewers exactly how this drug, Para Para Cycladine, how this drug affects the cardiovascular system?
Yeah. Now you have your cardiovascular system, which makes up the heart. The heart. Now your heart is actually located, you may think it's located to the left, but it's actually located in the center, which is, now the heart contracts and expands at different rates according to the different chambers and vacuoles in the heart. Now what the heart actually does, if I can tell you, is it gets the blood actually flowing. It gets it circulating throughout the body. Now, if one is to take Para Para Cycladine, it would in no way alter or change the circulatory system in any way. Now, so that sums up the circulatory
Well,
system.
all right. Well, one of the reasons this drug has become so popular is because of the alleged effects of the drug on the muscles. Could you show us how the muscles are affected by this?
Yes, now you have your muscles. There are many muscles throughout your body. You have muscles in your head. You have muscles in your arm. Now with the special wax pen, I can simulate biceps, kind of your inner abdominal muscles. See, I can simulate that. And the muscles throughout the shoulder, your thighs, even in your feet. I can simulate that. Now, and actually the muscular system is a beautiful system. But to this point, we have not had any effect on that.
Well, now we get down to the use of the drug, which is of course the digestive system, which Dr. Proctor from Lochter here is known especially for his great intelligence in this field. Digestive system, please.
All right, now I'm sure, as you all know, I don't mean to be redundant in any way, but your digestive system, it's actually an intricate process. It starts with the consumption of food or liquid, which is usually taken orally through your mouth. It is chewed up, swallowed, and your salivary glands, which are located, if you all can feel right here, or right there. Oh, right here. And these are activated by the presence of food. And they shoot, I might even say spurt, saliva into your oral cavity, which starts the digestive. It actually breaks down the food. Then you swallow it. It goes down through your tubes, your inner tubes, to your stomach, which is actually located a little off center. It is kind of, you might even say it is churned. It is actually, it's churned, it's kind of mixed around, It actually is. And then once this is broken down, you have your intestinal tract, and there's the small and your large intestine. And I bet you didn't know, you have just about a mile of intestines in you.
Mile?
Well, maybe not a mile. You have a lot of intestines. They really make up a long length of your body. Now, once it goes through the excretory, or we're still in the digestion. Once it's gone through your intestines, there's a little empty space right there.
This is where the drug actually concentrates.
It actually does, yeah. It concentrates well, here if I can, it's actually not square. It concentrates from the intestines in to this area, and that's where it is stored.
How exactly does the drug affect the body in this way?
Well, in the actual digestive system, it has no effect.
Could you please then make a conclusion of how this drug Para Para Cycladine affects the body.
Okay, now, just in a quick summary, we have the human body.
This is skin.
Well, it's just an overview of what I've done. We have the human. Please thank you. Yes, sir. Thanks. We have the human body, and Para Cycladine, which I've been working on for a long time, has it has no effect on the human body.
What's it made for?
Well, it's made. See, you take it, and it's made for the human body.
So how much does a bottle of this Para Para Cycladine sell for?
Now, I have right here a bottle of Para Para Cycladine, and right now here we have a minus 2.25 liter. Now we've all switched over to metrics. I mean, we're all mature here. We can deal with metrics, and it's.
Is it taken intravenously? Or
Well, actually, it's up to the user's discretion. You know, if you're used to injections, you know, you can do it that way. You can take it orally. You can, there's lots of ways. It comes in suppositories. Can I say that?
What are suppositories?
Well. And I sell this for about $2, $2.25.
What's it made from? Could you tell us briefly how it's derived?
Well, actually, I personally am not. I am not into the actual. Exactly. I don't deal with the actual production and the actual, the everyday down at the plant type stuff. I just work here.
From what I understand, this is wholesale by Romco.
Yeah, and it's really the nation's craze. It really is, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Are you at all mad that your name was not actually put on the bottle? I mean, it says here.
Yeah, it says Para Para Cycladine, but.
Would you rather?
That's what it is. I mean, it's not Dr. Lochter. I mean, it's Para Para Cycladine. I mean, so.
All right.
I mean, I feel good about it. I mean, my name's not on the bottle, but I'm behind it all the way.
What I don't understand is the drug itself makes a noise.
Well, exactly. Now that's see what you do is that's one way. You take it, and you just. Well, the directions are on the back. It's pretty simple. You just put it up to your mouth. Breathe twice. That's all she wrote.